Hidden Files. I am investigative journalist Adem Yavuz Arslan. In this episode, I will tell you a foreign policy story so absurd that it could only happen in Erdogan's Turkey. Let me say this upfront. What you are about to hear is no joke. There is a classic 19th century Turkish novel called The Car Obsession. It mocked elites who confused showing off with progress. A century and a half later, Turkey has found a new obsession. Not with cars this time, but with license plates. Recently, nationalist leader Devlet Bahçeli reacted to elections in northern Cyprus by saying, Düzce is 81, Cyprus should be 82. Let's annex it. It sounded like a joke, but it wasn't. In Erdogan's Turkey, every military operation or foreign crisis swamps a new meme. 82 Kirkuk, 83 Rojava, 84 Afrin, 85 Tel Abyad. Each number corresponds to Turkish license plates code, from 01 Adana to 81 Düzce. Adding 82 or 83 imagines new province for a new, ever-expanding Turkey. As if the foreign minister had turned into a DMV, Department of Motor Vehicle. So what does it mean? License plate nationalism works like political therapy. When real diplomacy fails, when the economic collapse, or when citizens feel trapped, symbolic victories become the only victories left. If you can't redraw borders on map, you redraw them on Twitter. It's nationalism for the digital age, conquered by meme, joke or ideology. At first, it looks harmless, even funny, but repetition turns humor into habit, and habit into belief. Trolls post it, newspaper headline it, politicians echo it. Soon, annexation talk sounds almost playful. And that's how the language of war sneaks into everyday conversation, smuggled in behind the laughing emoji. Symbolic nationalism isn't unique to Turkey. In Russia, the Kremlin redraw maps. Crimea become Russian overnight. In China, the 9-dash line turns the South China Sea into private property. In Israel, settlements are renamed sound biblical. Even in the US, people joke about adding a 51st state. But Turkey's version stands apart. In Moscow, nationalism begins in the Kremlin. In Beijing, in the Communist Party. In Ankara, it begins with trolls. The Kremlin conquers with map, China with lines, Israel with names, Turkey with license plate. This plate politics is the tragicomedy of a state that lost its direction. Once, the Ottoman Empire expanded borders with horses and cannons. Today's new Ottomanism expands them with Photoshop. Each 82 Kirkuk meme isn't a symbol of strength, it is a digital distraction, masking poverty, repression, and Turkey's fading influence behind the glossy sticker of national pride. If novelist Recaizade Mahmut Ekrem were alive today, he wouldn't write The Car Obsession, he would write The Plate Obsession, because modern Turkish heroes aren't dandies of old Istanbul. They are keyboard warriors, assigning numbers to cities they will never see. The new Ottoman doesn't march with armies anymore. They tweet with emojis. Welcome to license plate nationalism, the world's first digital empire, built entirely out of memes and metal. Stay tuned. We will keep uncovering what Erdogan's regime tried to bury. If you believe truth still matters, support our work. See you in the next episode.